Welcome to Marist High School. My name is Mr. Glennon. I've been here at Marist teaching for 45 years, and for 43 of those years, I've been teaching the honors students. So the honors freshmen I have is Algebra Honors, which is really Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, College Algebra and Trig for the juniors, and either AP Calculus AB or AP Calculus BC for the seniors. And I gotta tell you, it's real hard not to leave Marist, and these last 5 months that we were away were very difficult because, the students, my fellow faculty, the administration, they're really a life source for me. And I think that whenever you send your son or daughter to Marist High School, it'll be a life source for them. It's not just the academics that Marist is all about. It's about family. It's about caring for one another. It's about learning to care for those who are the least amongst us. And it really is a joy to come into the classroom each day and to see these kids and to see how they interact with each other, especially in these times which some would regard as troubling with different social issues and the pandemic. To come into Marist with our students is just an oasis from problems in our world. And part of what makes it so special is the students that we have are very oriented to doing their work. And in my classes, I've tried to build kind of a team spirit over the years. I myself am not an athlete, if that isn't obvious to anyone, but nonetheless, the team spirit in the class works very well. In different times, the students would be at the classroom, they would and at the blackboard. They would interact with each other, and it really is inspiring to see the way they interact, the insights they have with one another, and the way that they help each other out. And with all the different social medias that are out there nowadays, the students make use of those to interact and help each other with the problems, and they gain a lot from doing that. For instance, a unique way that we do AP Calculus here at Marist High School is that the AB class is usually one separate class, and they get a semester credit for that. The BC students is a separate class, and they get a year's credit for that. Here at Marist, we keep those two students groups together, and the BC students then meet somewhat on their own, separate from that. But in that class, you wouldn't know who's AB and who's BC. The BC students sometimes have a different insight that's helpful to the AB students. It's helpful for the BC students to interact and articulate and describe what they're doing to the AB students. It is to the AB students' benefit and to the BC students' benefit that they have that opportunity. But I know from the many teachers that I've taught with over the years and the classes that go on here, the great deal of work that teachers put in to prepare for their classes. This last spring we were faced with the e-learning because the pandemic came down upon us so quickly that we had to respond. And I really am amazed that the Marist administration did a lot of research, a lot of speaking with each other, and came up with a great plan, which I think is a model for many other schools to take a look at. We did the e-learning during that time. We had a lot of interaction with the students on the Zooming, and people were responding quickly and flexibly to the new situation that we were in. And I think the real reason why is the administration didn't have to tell these teachers, you are going to do this or you are going to do that. They gave them guidance because they've hired teachers here at Marist who they know are dedicated teachers, dedicated people of faith, and it's as if these students are our own children. We would want the best for them, and we would do the best for them, and we would not have to be told and demanded that we do what we do. I think there is an awful lot of personal interaction where there's a caring for our students, and teachers respond to that care by being as demanding of our students as we can be, within reason. You know, if you look at the colleges that our students head off to and the response that we get from those students, it's not uncommon at Thanksgiving and Christmas to have a lot of students who graduated from Marist High School to come back to visit, to talk to the teachers, to give their input, their insights, and to keep in contact. I didn't do that when I was in high school. I don't know many who did. And yet our Marist students feel that connected, that they come back to talk to us because it has been a caring place. And it's not just an institution on 115th Street. It's a home on 115th Street. And you know, as the years go by and I talk to the many students who graduated from Marist High School, and you hear about their family and what they're doing, it isn't, do they remember the quadratic formula? It's, do you remember what it was like to be Marist? And I think for many, it's a great deal. It shapes who they are. And that's an element of great pride that the Marist brothers, you know, came in here from the East Coast and guided us a bit on that. And the lay people have become much a part of that, the teachings of Marcelin Champagne and what it is to be caring for those who need our help. You know, I'm a parent. My son went to Marist High School, and I'll tell you, it was a great pride. He got married last weekend, and to my surprise, in the petitions, he had, "Let us pray for the Marist brothers." And I was like, my God, my son is 18 years out of Marist High School, and that is still an important element of his life. And I think that says a great deal. And it's the type of son or daughter that you would want to have, that is influenced well by the teachers at Marist High School, by the curriculum at Marist High School, that they leave Marist High School and you can be proud of who they will become, and you can be trusting of what they will become, because they've grown a great deal in their time here at Marist High School. So I welcome you to consider Marist High School for your sons and daughters. I've been around for a while, and I continue to be around for a while, and I can't think of a better school to be at. It's home for me. It'll be home for your sons and daughters. Thank you.